Hey, collective. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Hope you're doing great. Okay, guys, getting ready to start your reading. This will be a general collective reading as always, okay? So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you guys as always for all of your likes, shares, and your subscribes. Definitely appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you. Song of the Siren. It says the call, summoning the voice, or it says voice to acknowledge. Okay. What else, Spirit, for the collective, please? What's the message today? I don't know why I just heard in my head breaking down walls. That doesn't have anything to do with that. Maybe somebody's trying to break down some walls here. Homeland, arrival. Oh. Arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. Okay. The siren. Let me pull these back in because I have like a whole bunch of them that just came out of my hand. Lemuria returns, earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. This person is pregnant as well. Somebody might be pregnant. Earthly spirituality as well, though, community. I don't know, somebody is returning home for something. We have sanctuary on the bottom. It says privacy, invalid, personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. I don't know if somebody is pregnant and they're returning home, or if somebody is. That also is about, well, honestly, it's not even about pregnancy. It's about spirituality. It's about community. It's about ocean conservation. Maybe somebody lives near an ocean. Maybe somebody, I don't know if somebody works in terms of some kind of ocean conservation, or isn't that more of a volunteer thing? I think it's both, actually. Maybe someone does volunteer work in terms of that, cleaning up the oceans as well. Something here, though, about arrival, and I heard something about tearing down walls as well. I almost feel like somebody's being summoned here. Okay, somebody wants somebody's knowledge. I don't know if this is your family or something, because it does say homeland here, arrival, a journey ends, something along those lines. I'm almost feeling like, shoot, I don't know if somebody's showing up to you or if you're going home. And it involves being around some kind of community or something like that. You know, this could also be metaphorical. Do you feel like you're going home? Do you feel like with your, because it does say earthly spirituality, you know, maybe with something that you're learning, maybe you feel closer to a community, something like that. Let's keep going. Interesting. Song of the Siren. It's also about your voice, though. I don't know if that's something you're saying or if you're speaking to people. New moon. You know what, that came up. Didn't that just come up like yesterday or the day before, something like that? Definitely going on around the new moon. And honestly, I really feel like the last one, the full moon, was very powerful as well. I've definitely felt a lot of shifts since then. Look, home. Look at this. Okay, so I don't know if somebody is moving home. Somebody could feel like home to another person here. We do have an arrival, it says. I did hear tearing down walls. I don't know if that's going to involve getting over, maybe putting behind someone some past, I don't know if it's disputes or, okay, yeah, it could definitely be disputes with people, maybe disputes with a family. I almost feel like there's some kind of, it may also be some kind of alienation or something like that happening within a family. whatever it is, it looks to me like something new is coming in, maybe like a new time, because it's coming in right with the new moon. So something new is actually manifesting around somebody. It looks to me like it's going to create some kind of growth, but it definitely could involve someone going home or someone coming home, is what I'm feeling. Okay. Let's see. What else, Spirit? For the collective, please. Okay, it has letting go, but this actually came out in the reverse tonight. So this may be something that you haven't let go of, or somebody here hasn't let go in a situation. That's the number 26 or 62, if that resonates. I also see the number 10, as well as 45 or 54. Okay, so self-sabotage. This is interesting. I'm looking at the rest of the cards, and they're literally straight up, right side up, but these are actually in reverse. So I don't know if somebody's coming to you that could have been self-sabotaging before. They're not anymore. They also have not let go of a situation. Maybe somebody wants to come home. Okay, or if this is you, maybe you want to go home. Somebody wants to go where they feel like it's their home. I heard tearing down walls, which makes me think that there's going to be some kind of walls that have to be removed. Maybe some preconceived notions. Maybe someone feels a little vulnerable in terms of doing that. I don't know if that involves, it definitely must involve some kind of making amends or something like that. I feel like somebody could be partially estranged from another person, or maybe estranged from another person or a family. But they're definitely feeling, or a person even, but they're definitely feeling the call here. And I almost feel like this is very divinely led for some reason, almost like spirit led in a sense, like someone needs to do this. It's kind of a strange message. Let's look at the shadow and light deck, Spirit. The collective, please. True. Wow, the true self and the pseudo self. So remember a minute ago when I said this could actually be something more metaphorical? Maybe somebody has been discovering their true self here. It could be a coming home, but honestly, this could be someone that you're involved with, or it could be you going to someone who you love. It looks to me like somebody has gotten outside of the pseudo self, which is the mask self, right? It is the self that is kind of made, or didn't Jim Carrey call it the avatar, right? That we make to survive. Somebody's gotten outside of that and really found who they truly are here, okay? Somebody can see things very clearly here. Somebody's seeing with very clear eyes here. This may be a person who, interestingly enough, Song of the Siren is also about the voice. We see advice here as well. I think this came out in Sagittarius reading last night. This may be a situation as well that, wow, I'm really reading this card differently tonight. Maybe this is, the advisement here is to really listen, to really pay attention to what's coming in, or to those that are around you. It's something along those lines here. I may also have someone here that generally gives advice here, but I'm feeling like it needs to be somebody. You're going to have to free that up. We need to also be listening as well, as what I'm getting. Something somebody's saying might just be speaking to someone here. This could also be, when I see the Song of a Siren, I almost feel like somebody's soul may be pulling in another, or something like that. Is something. And that can also happen within families, just so you know, where you know that they need you. I don't know if somebody's coming towards you, but I really feel like somebody feels, this may have to do with someone needing to feel like they have to break through some walls. I guess this could be a kid as well. A kid, a family member, an ex, something like that. A parent even is what I just got. So what about coming home though? Wanting to return home. Yeah, a lot of motivation around this, a lot of energy back in this. I said I felt like this was really like divinely guided. I feel like there's something else kind of driving this ship. I don't know if somebody is on a ship, maybe deployed, maybe they're in the Navy or something. I don't know. Um, but there's a lot of energy, I think, that is kind of driving this. So you might actually, I don't know, you might actually hear from someone around the new moon, or someone could just show up. I definitely feel like there is a call here for something to take place. And I feel like if it's not with a family or someone in your family, maybe it's about a friend or a loved one. I feel like something has to be ironed out, or maybe somebody is just looking for some kind of healing or consolation. Definitely somebody has not let go. And if they were self-sabotaging in the past, it doesn't look like that's what's happening either. I don't feel like somebody here is self-sabotaging. I think whatever was happening before, maybe they've grown beyond that. This may be someone who's outside of the mask now, somebody who's actually been doing their work. Okay. Let's look at these. Maybe I'll actually start with some of these tonight. All right, let's try that again. So who is this reading about? What is this about? Sudden wealth. Okay. Maybe somebody is coming into, somebody's maybe achieved some kind of financial goal here. Maybe they've ran into some money. Oh, I just noticed psychic is on the bottom too. Maybe they've ran into some money or have done quite well for themselves. Maybe someone was away kind of finding themselves as well. I don't know why I'm feeling inheritance around this. You know, maybe somebody has lost someone here and they're actually coming home for that particular reason. Some kind of inheritance. I don't know if it's land or money or something like that. Yeah, there's concern around this, whatever it is. Okay. Got a privileged lady here. We have a man here who seems concerned about whatever it is. Could be about a house. Okay. So I don't know if somebody passed away or somebody, maybe there's some kind of inheritance or something like that. Somebody seems concerned over this as well. So hopefully nobody's having to return home for a reason like that. But honestly, almost every trip I've spent at home over the last at least 12 years has been for a funeral, sadly, right? Until the last year. So I don't know if it's something like that. I think it involves a will. I don't know why. I just do. That's what I get very strongly. Someone may have some kind of money coming in, or they seem, though, concerned about that. And I don't know what it has to do with this privileged lady here. A house may be left to someone or some kind of property as well. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hang on one second. Let me keep going. Occupation. Working at something. We got a wealthy man. Okay, this might actually have... Okay, I don't know how this card got in here, but it's in the wrong deck. This is the deck I'm in. This is the card that just fell in my lap. Okay, totally different deck here. This is the card of love. That's so crazy because I was like, hang on a second, because I started feeling up here that this might actually be involved. So somebody might be trying to come home. Somebody might be settling something so that they can come to someone maybe who feels like home. Somebody could have a lot of energy and motivation. So this could have been someone who's been off trying to find their true self. Or maybe they're trying to return to someone or get to someone who they feel like has discovered their true self here. I do feel that somebody is in tune, though, here. It says listening. So maybe they are trying to listen, getting the downloads. Okay, I have two cards here of home. Somebody is definitely trying to return to another or return to what they feel is their home. Okay. What's interesting about this is the concern here. I don't know if others might actually be concerned about this situation. Whatever it is, it's definitely rocking someone's foundation. I'm going to be honest with you. I think somebody has come into some kind of money. Maybe from an inheritance, because I was getting inheritance first, right? Maybe they come into some kind of money from an inheritance or sale of something, something like that, and they might be cutting ties. And I feel like there might be an older gentleman, and maybe, I don't know if it's the privileged lady that is concerned about this, but there's something to do with a house as well. Maybe this is where the money came from. Maybe it was due to some sale of a home. This person is moving from a place of love, though. So this could definitely be this wealthy man here. Maybe they've been working very hard trying to get something. I don't know if they've been trying to get something here solidified or taken care of so that they can move forward. Courthouse. What else here? Journey. They've been trying to wrap something up. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is. I just got a really weird feeling. Okay, so all right, so I don't know if somebody's been trying to wrap something up, but I don't know if it has to do with the sale of the house, or maybe somebody inherited a house. There's something going on here, most definitely. Somebody has money now, okay? Somebody's been working very hard, it looks like. But also, I feel like they've been kind of formulating something, working hard to get something done, to get something achieved here. They feel like they have some kind of money here to move forward. It looks to me like the courthouse could have impacted that in some way. Again, I guess that could also be in regards to some kind of inheritance or something like that. But I feel like somebody could have been, I don't know, somebody was trying to screw somebody out of an inheritance too. What a strange message, but that's what I'm getting. So somebody might be journeying, might be trying to come towards you. Somebody who they hold in very high honor, okay? Yeah, they might be trying to move towards somebody here who they actually hold in high honor. This is definitely about love. All right, we see Cupid, which tells me that Cupid has already shot its arrow. Somebody is obviously feeling that. This could have been the person that could have been tied up in something. We've seen this anyway, someone tied up in some kind of court case, but I don't know about the house part. I don't know if a house was involved in this situation. They were trying to get out of a particular situation. This could have been with family as well. I'm seeing a younger guy here, and then I'm seeing an older person here who's actually concerned. So I don't know if this is a father or another individual who's concerned about what, I don't know if, yeah, if it's the son, what the son is doing, what they're doing with their money here, or what they're doing, going out on a limb in some way. All right, let's keep going. So this could also be about moving towards somebody here who is in high honor. I'm sorry, who is the privileged lady here. Look at this. Yeah, because they want to work at something. So there's some kind of great fortune. If that is the case, then we have someone here who wants to work. So there, again, this could be, okay, I could definitely look at this as some kind of contract together or investment together, something like that. Being with this party could obviously bring them some kind of great fortune. It's something about something increasing here in terms of their fortune. But there is some kind of work that is involved here as well. Okay, so this is obviously somebody who was in your past, okay? I'm going to go on a limb here and say this might be some kind of journey, right? Twin flame, soulmate, something like that, because I can see whoever this person was before, self-sabotaged, okay, but they haven't been able to let go. They're not letting go. Letting go is obviously in reverse here, and they want to return home. Now, I don't know who's summoning who, but somebody is definitely feeling all the emotions here is what I'm getting here. And I think with the coming of the new moon, it's going to obviously bring in some new energy. I don't know when that is, obviously, but it's going to bring in some new energy that's going to push things forward a bit more. Is what it looks like. Somebody may see this person in high honor, or who they hold in high honor, or maybe put on a bit of a pedestal, something like that, as someone who has great fortune and that they can work with in some way. Somebody definitely doesn't like what's happened here. I don't know if somebody was in I'm going to throw this out there. They could have been in a situation with their family, maybe a family business or a family home. I don't know if it was living together, something that they did. And honestly, if they're in a good area, that would make sense. Selling their house, something like that, has made someone wealthy. But I don't know why I want to keep going back to inheritance. I feel like somebody had to really fight for that. I don't know if somebody was trying to mess with somebody over inheritance. Maybe it was family, and now they've been able to get all of that squared away and get their just due, and now they're ready to make a move on it. I don't know, something like that. Let's keep going. Okay, I got wife coming out in reverse here. All right, so maybe this was with I don't know who the privileged lady is. Maybe that's the wife, okay? The ex-wife, it looks like, though. All right, we have servant. We have the merchant. So somebody definitely sold something, bought or sold something here. So they might have been in court with some kind of, I don't know if there's an ex-wife involved here. I have servant and service, which tells me I could have someone here that maybe had a stay-at-home wife as well. Okay, I could have had a stay-at-home wife, mother, something like that. Someone who's serving others. I see that she actually has she's catering something to somebody here. I don't know if there was a business involved as well, or it could have just been the sale of a home. This is selling or buying something. I definitely feel like something like that. Well, I feel like this might be, I don't know if there seems to be, something hanging over this for some reason with that service card. Let me keep going. This was not pretty, whatever this was. Look at that. I got money in reverse. Definitely not pretty. Someone definitely feels like they lost some kind of money. Faithfulness here. Melancholy. So I don't know who's sitting in this energy of being melancholy here. Somebody here could have been waiting on another individual for quite a long time here. Look at this. Falseness is in reverse. Or somebody here could have been feeling very melancholy, very down about things, waiting on something to end here. All right, falseness in reverse tells me that somebody is being real about this situation, that they're faithful. I think somebody's moving towards another individual, okay? I don't know what. I feel like somebody here, I'm getting the wife, the money, all of these are in reverse. I'm definitely feeling like somebody feels like they didn't get what they wanted. Somebody could have tried to screw somebody else out of money. That's what I feel. Somebody could have, I said that about an inheritance, right? So this says wife in reverse. So I think that maybe someone felt like they should get more. Maybe that's what they went to court for, if they've been married for a long time or something like that, and it just didn't happen. Basically feeling like they could have felt like they were this person's servant. You know, they raised their kids, they did things around the house, that sort of thing. I don't think this person is seeing it that way. Something about having to sell the house. So I guess maybe they had to sell the house, split the money, something along those lines. Somebody's really upset about that is what I'm feeling. I don't know if a service, I don't know what the service is, honestly. Was that a service that was paid for, or let's see, somebody could be in the service industry, I guess, in some way. Yeah, this is somebody wants to transform. It looks like a situation. I definitely can see that they're being real. It looks like they're trying to be honest about the situation. Maybe they're approaching someone who they feel is going to be melancholy. We have a widower here. Okay, I could also look at this as a divorcee. This could be somebody that's free and single now. All right. Unless somebody lost their wife. Oh, okay. Now I'm about to throw... Okay, I'm about to throw you guys a curveball. Somebody could have lost their wife here. Somebody could have definitely lost their wife here. Maybe we have been seeing sickness a lot in these cards now. Hopefully that's not the case, but that could have definitely been something because we do have a widower here. We see death, and then we have a widower here, right? So I don't know if somebody could have also maybe lost their wife. We have someone here that's very concerned. Maybe they had to fight, which is crazy because if you're married to somebody, then generally, unless, of course, I guess, if they left someone else, I don't know, in charge of the money or something like that. Married couples generally appoint that other person to receive the funds, but it looks to me like this has been some kind of battle for somebody. Somebody had to fight for something, and maybe it's a matter of someone's name being on the house or some other people's names being on the house. I don't know why I keep feeling like there's more to it than just two people. Somebody definitely was trying to take money from someone else, or even a loss here, maybe on a house. Maybe somebody had to go to court over this situation. This could have been people that they were actually faithful to as well, but maybe they found out these people were not faithful to them there. They could have been very false with them. You might have somebody who's an actual widower. Okay, maybe they've lost something, lost their wife, or even just gotten a divorce that's coming towards you. Okay. I see an older woman here as well. Maybe that is who it is. Maybe that's who the widower is. Maybe that's who's coming towards you. If not, maybe an older woman is involved in this situation. We see a man up here with concern as well. Now we see an older woman. There's that house. Look at that. In reverse. Something's wrong. Something's going on with this house. We've seen the house come out twice. This time it's in reverse. And we already saw a loss of money. So I don't know if somebody actually lost. Did somebody lose a house? Was a house maybe... I don't know. I don't know why. So I guess somebody could have actually lost a house. Something about money being lost, maybe a house being lost. I don't know what the services were about as well. Let me see what the service was about. Let's see. What is the service about, Spirit? Constancy. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to tell you right now, somebody could have been paying for some kind of services. Hate to bring that up again, but it obviously looks like it. It looks like they were doing it over and over and over again. Buying from someone here. We definitely have the merchant here. So we have someone here who's buying, selling things, obviously. I don't know if it puts someone maybe in some kind of financial debt. This is what it is. Jeez, this is horrible. Let's put somebody here in financial debt. And it looks to me like somebody has actually lost some kind of home as a result of it. But probably not just their home, but that's what I'm getting. They may have also lost their relationship here with the wife in reverse, unless this was already an ex-wife that was doing this. Whatever it is, it looks like they were faithful to whatever the cause was here, okay? But now there's just some sense of being melancholy. Now, I don't know if somebody else got sick. I definitely feel like there could have been some illness around this. But with widower, this could also just be a divorce. This could show me somebody that's just not married anymore. but somebody else is involved here. I do have an older woman here that is involved. Remember, I kept saying I think it's more than just two people. I definitely feel like other people, and I don't know why I'm feeling like parents. Definitely older people, parents, grandparents, something like this. Maybe this is like a younger couple, because I definitely feel older people are actually involved with this. Let's see. I think I'll pull some of these tonight and see what we can get. What is this about, Spirit? Place down. Advise, listen. Somebody might actually need your advice. They may want to tell you what's been going on with them, maybe what the situation has been, okay? What they're up against, so to speak here. We have will, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I think this is the person that wants to talk. Temptation will test you. Yeah, I think that's the person that wants to talk. Okay. Could be very tempting for you. I don't know if this is someone who you've been with before. Maybe they want to come to your house. Maybe they want to live with you because they lost their own home. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Okay. See what these are. Look at that. There's that wall. Didn't I say somebody wants to tear down the wall? The wall says misunderstanding. This could have definitely been someone who you had a misunderstanding with. This could also tell me that this is about the money, okay? Or about money that they didn't get, or maybe it's money that they did get it. They could also be changing jobs or trying to relocate or something like that to be closer. This is something about, so you guys have a wall between you, whoever this is. They feel like there was some kind of misunderstanding here. It does say beware of greed, though. Look at that. This could definitely be a situation that is about greed. It is telling you to use your intuition here, okay, to make beneficial changes here. We have waiting for news, a package, or a letter. So somebody is definitely trying to communicate to you or wants to communicate to you here, all right? You may see this person as very muddled at this time, maybe due to everything that's been going on around them, okay? They seem to have some kind of unclear thinking, or maybe they put you in a situation where you feel like you're muddled and can't process what's being told to you. Yeah, I don't know if this person has been going, I know they've been going through a lot here, but there may have even been some kind of cracked cup here. So they're not feeling good about their life, some kind of dissatisfaction about the life and everything that's been going on around them. It does say control your anger or you will be sorry. How interesting. So I don't know if somebody is coming in. It's like that Knight of Swords energy, right? So I don't know if somebody's coming in very combative or something like that, or if this is something that this person, I kind of feel, didn't we get a hothead last night? I'm not sure who that related to, but this could definitely be someone in that same energy that needs to really control it. And they're also telling you to, but why do I feel like this is about this person who has been kind of fighting for these things here? I think they got somebody around them has been very unstable. We already know somebody's been trying to stop other people from moving forward because it keeps coming up. This right here shows me services being paid for as well. They may have created some kind of financial debt for somebody. It could have been the person who was doing it most likely, but also to the ones around them. So if they were doing it in a home or something like that, it could have definitely impacted everything around them. Somebody definitely has lost some kind of, it's impacted, I think, their business, their money. Yeah, I don't know if this started around October or something like that. So maybe October is like a birthday, or maybe you're going to hear about this in October. That's still several months away. The bowl here shows plenty of material things as well. So I don't know if that means that this person, maybe they were in a situation that was about that, was about materialism. Wow, I literally just looked when I said that, and it said 3333 on my screen. Interesting. It does say you need to defend yourself. Okay, so again, I'm going to go back to what I was getting before. And honestly, also with this lightning, I feel like this might be for somebody who's trying to come towards you as well. Maybe they need to control their anger, okay, or something. They're going to be, I don't know, maybe, especially if they're still in court or something like that, maybe something can happen due to that. But somebody here needs to defend themselves here. New opportunities, possibility, and paths opening up, though. There is some kind of archway here that is providing a new path for somebody, new possibilities. just noticed how many cards of home. That card says home. This card says home. And then we had two here that said home. That's insane. All right, so we have the flag here. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Wow. So I don't know who this person is in your life. Okay, maybe it's a friend or something that needs your help, or an ex-lover, or ex partner, or something like that that needs your help, or I don't know, a family member. I don't know. I just don't get that they're in the right place. We have elephant here. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. You're on the road to success here with Mountain Road as well. So somebody here is on some kind of path. I feel like somebody here is doing their work. It looks to me like somebody here has gained a lot of wisdom here. You may have some kind of, I really think you're kind of prioritizing, it says the bag here. Maybe you are prioritizing that in your own stability at this time. You have another person around you as well that seems that they've been a bit flaky in your life, in their position in your life, maybe in their own life here. They've been very indecisive, okay? Maybe they felt like their life was kind of wandering aimlessly here. I think you got another person here. I think somebody has, I don't know if this person just wanted to win at any cost. This wife in reverse reminds me of just a female, and it could be a karmic energy for sure. So maybe this person is upset because someone else is leaving, or because they're not getting what they feel like they deserve. They're trying to take as much as they can, but somebody here has definitely been buying some kind of services here. Somebody's going to talk to you about it, or they want to talk to you about it. They want to send some kind of, that's interesting. This says news package, letter. I feel like there's a gift somewhere. I don't see gift, but that's what I feel. I don't know if someone's trying to open up with something like that, to present you with something. You already, in the very beginning, I heard to tear down some walls, and look here at the wall card. Okay, this is definitely somebody who you've had some kind of misunderstanding with, but I feel like they need you. Especially in the way of being a friend, or maybe somebody here can understand or guide them. It does say advise, but also listen, right? But don't be tempted to lower your standards. For some reason, this person may not be the same as what you remember. I don't know what that means. Maybe, in essence, especially if you're in love with someone, we're in love with someone, we can see them very differently. And then afterwards, we're like, oh, wow, I never think that's by mistake, by the way. I think that was some kind of contract that was written, right? And then we have to get the experience. And if we're already in that mindset of, oh, no, they're not that, whatever, they're not that person, maybe we would never go that far to have that experience, right? It does say to use your intuition here to make beneficial changes, though. Let's see what we're dealing with. Tell me more, Spirit, about this person or these people that are involved here. I almost feel like there might be a mother and father involved here. Mother, father, maybe it's of this ex. Mentor. Okay. I do definitely think that somebody needs your guidance. That's pretty loud and clear. I do think also with the Song of the Siren, this might be someone who you have a very deep connection with. This person could be an athlete here, okay? Dedication to transcending physical limits. They could be a bodybuilder, someone who likes personal development, especially physical development in some way. They might have a lot of willpower, a lot of strength. Maybe they're an engineer, ability to give creative energy or practical expression, okay? Maybe they're good at providing guidance, or, yeah, definitely some kind of guidance or even resolutions to, I don't know, to common dilemmas in some way. We have a bully here as well. And that's interesting because it did say something about somebody needs the lightning, right? What's your anger or you will be sorry. I don't know who this is. I don't believe that this is you. But somebody here could have been very abusive, okay? I feel like they could be verbally and or physically abusive, maybe both. We have a Messiah here serving humanity with humility. But I'm going to read the shadow because I'm feeling more drawn to that exaggerated belief that you are the only one through which a cause can succeed. I almost feel like this person has people on their tail, and I don't know why. I don't know if they've broken, again, some kind of tradition that came up the other night, some kind of tradition, or maybe these are people that hide behind the, I don't know, the guise, I guess, for lack of a better word, of being very religious and you got to do things a certain way or something along those lines. We have a pioneer here, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. I think this is something that you're actually creating. So is this a twin flame, or is this like a, is this somebody who you're very drawn to? Now, I guess we don't have to be like physically drawn to that person as well. I mean, you could be, but could that be a family member in this life? I suppose it could. We have a goddess here, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. We have a king here as well. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. I don't know who that is, honestly. I'm almost inclined to put this over here. Notice that all the cards match. I just noticed that. So this could be a leader. This could have been a father. This could have been someone who made a lot of contributions to a home or to a family. Networker here enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. This is definitely you. I almost feel like the shadow aspect of this, I don't know why I keep getting this, because I think that people are against this person. Maybe they don't understand them. They don't understand the choices they're making, the things that they're doing at this time. I think they've fought them tooth and nail, but I also think they've done a bit of dirty fighting here is what it looks like to me. With the shadow attribute of the networker, it says conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. I'm telling you, just like this fake ass Messiah here. Right, we have a magical child here, child magical. So seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. You have a person here, a king, who is normally quite stable. They could be quite athletic. They could have a mind like an engineer, okay, where they always have to like find resolutions to things, okay. They could be moving towards someone. So this is a very practical person that could be moving towards someone. Obviously, they could also be a very religious person moving towards someone who seems to be more magical, somebody here who could be more spiritual, someone here who may believe that they're limitless in some way, someone here who believes that maybe the sky is the limit here. That's what I'm getting. This is definitely more of a spiritual person who could obviously be operating as a mentor as well. They could also be an artist. Okay, expresses a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. Wow, I literally just said limitless. Inspiring others to see life symbolically. Yeah. This person was involved. So this is a family that's given them so much opposition here. I don't know if there was a gambler here in this situation as well. It does say relying on luck rather than hard work here. I'm kind of stuck. This has a light attribute too, which I could use, but honestly, I really think maybe that is their light attribute. Willingness to follow. Maybe this is somebody who's definitely following their intuition from the Song of the Siren, whatever is drawing them in. Like I said, it could be a soul song, right? The soul is singing to another soul. I said that in the very beginning. Somebody could be doing that, okay? Even when others doubt you. All right, they're not listening to those that are around them. We do have a prostitute here, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Somebody else is upset here about how their world is being rocked, and maybe when it comes to financial concerns, but also how other people will see them. You have some control freaks here is what I'm feeling. Maybe not you, but somebody else in your life might have some real control freaks that are trying to keep things pretty status quo, and they don't like what's happening here because somebody has changed quite a bit. Now, this could definitely be someone here who wore a mask before, and now they're coming out of that. Now they're outside of that pseudo self. They're seeing things clearly. They're standing more so in their true self. We have a liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. They're definitely moving towards a light worker. Okay, they're moving towards somebody here who loves themselves, but also it looks to me like they're helping other people kind of free themselves from these, it looks like outdated beliefs. Okay, or should I even say outdated? I do believe that they're outdated. That's my personal belief, but maybe it is these restricting beliefs, because that's what they are. Beliefs that they feel are keeping people stuck. Child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. I know that this came out last night. We also have an angel here, helping those in need with no expectation of return. I think there's a common denominator here with this card, with this angel card here. I think your person is generally that way as well. Okay, they could have been martyring themselves in another situation as well for a very long time here, because they are a helper, because they do give so much here. They could have lost a lot in the process. I don't know if they lost money, but they could have certainly lost, I want to say, a lot of time, a lot of energy. They could have lost an investment too, is what I'm getting. This could be somebody who's definitely romantic and a charmer, okay? Yeah. It could also have been someone who you've been friends with, okay? But this could also be someone here who loves animals, all right? Children, stuff like that. They could also work with animals or children in some way, or feel very protective over animals and children. There's a direct link to that as I'm saying that. That has to also do with something that, I feel like something that came up in their own, definitely in their own childhood. I think they might be vehemently actually protective over children and animals. All right. Let's see if we can get some more out of this. I just noticed I'm not thrown. This is okay. I'm not thrown any tarot tonight. Just noticed, but I'm good with this, actually. I think that we're getting a lot. I do feel like sometimes we get other pieces of the puzzle, which I do like that. Aquarius. So this could be with an Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius. The innovator here, right? Rational, unique, liberal, okay, experimental, but you could definitely be a humanitarian in some way here. This could be the person that you're dealing with. Very diverse, all right? Very edgy, willing to take chances here. Opposition. Okay, so here's that mirroring quality, okay? There is some balance. Do you see this card, opposition? There is some balance that is being sought right now. All right, somebody is, I think they're more conscious, all right, than they were before. That's what I get. I think they're more conscious. I think they're actually calling out some things and changing some things in their own environment that maybe they're beginning to really notice as well. This could also be you, by the way. I definitely see a balance because you both mirror each other. All right, that's what the card is about. You actually might relate more than what you really know. So when you're together and it's good, I think that this situation is probably pretty good, okay? I just think that when you're in opposition here, you could both feel very unstable and imbalanced. I can see from these cards that you've worked hard to regain your composure and some kind of balance here, okay? But I'm not sure about the other person. This has definitely been someone who you've had conflicts with, someone who's put you through some tests. Hang on, I got a card that flew and I caught it with my legs. Let's catch that. All right, here we go. That card is Neptune. So this is about dreams. Yeah. This could be someone here that you have just a beautiful universal love with here. Okay. This is definitely a spiritual connection here. There, you could, even though you're away, you could still feel compassionate about this person. There can be magic around this situation, or maybe you feel like there's magic around this situation, some kind of enchantment that's happening, But I think a lot of things have not been clear as well. Sometimes it may also feel like there's a lot of illusions, and with that being said, like fantasies, right? Like, oh, this is just a fantasy. This is not going to happen. I think your dreams also speak to you, or your dreams could be speaking to you. Somebody is definitely heavy in some kind of memories, or, yeah, memories with another is what I feel here. There's some kind of flow here. All right, I think you guys are getting aid, and I literally said that in the very beginning. It was being picked up in the energy. I really feel like this is being divinely led at this point. It's almost like something else is taking over and kind of driving the ship here. All right. There could be a lot of energy moving towards this. You know, I just feel like, first of all, I know that you have, I can see here that you've found your voice. You've kind of found your gifts. Okay. I think somebody else is maybe coming into terms. I don't even want to say to terms. They're getting into alignment maybe with their own here. Somebody definitely needs support, and this flow is all about receiving the support that you need here. I really think that, again, I feel like something is trying to move somebody into a state of where they are flowing more so, where things are more harmonized here. All right, their life can be more enriched, right? Because I feel like they've been kind of surrounded by people who have been a bit on the take. It's almost like somebody's eyes just popped open. They've seen things. They don't feel appreciated for who they are. They haven't. They might have seen kind of the really negative part about people that maybe they've been very, I don't know if they've been, I don't know. I feel like this person could have been, I almost said loyal. So I don't know if this is, again, I'm going to go back to, every time I get to that part, I feel like there's more than one person. So I don't know if that means a family or a person. I think it's more than one, because I almost feel like backs are being turned on someone, or have been. They've seen the negative side of people who maybe people that they held in some kind of high honor as well. This is all about love, though. All right, this is about bringing harmony to a situation here, bringing in some romance, charming someone. All right, it's about sensuality. All right. Also diplomacy, though. I really think things have to be turned around. I'm feeling like, because this person obviously has not let go here, and maybe you have not either. I do think in the past there was a lot of self-sabotage in here. All right, this person may have had a very reactive kind of nature about them. I definitely feel like some things could have been exchanged or said that just were not helpful, but they could have been deeply impactful, I feel like, in a negative way to the other. I don't know that this person actually takes, okay, this may be something to look out for. I feel like maybe this person does not take responsibility sometimes for their actions here, or they didn't. This is interesting because I'm going to go back to the child a minute ago. I said this stems back from their own childhood here. And maybe you guys have, there might be some distance between your maturity levels and theirs. Let me just say it that way. Okay, somebody has some growing up that they need to do. Even though they may feel like they have love for someone else and adoration and a lot of attraction, and maybe they want to, be with somebody here and harmonize with someone here. I definitely feel like somebody here needs to grow up in some way here. So they definitely have some growing to do. And most counselors will tell you that especially when you're in addiction counseling or something like that, it is about, you kind of stay at the age where you had your addiction, right? And now obviously we know addictions can span for years, but really where the addiction started, or whatever the trauma was that started, I think this person's goes to childhood. So although they walk around and they're a grown person and they obviously work hard and they've probably done well for themselves, emotionally there is that part that's been stunted a bit that needs to come into alignment with you. Maybe that's where you come in as a mentor here. We do have a Taurus energy as well. All right, so they could be dealing with a Taurus. They could be a Taurus, all right? Tauruses, of course, are very practical, and it's an earth sign, so very practical generally, very steadfast. They're also very caring generally. Coming as a child of a Taurus, I'm going to tell you that they're the most bullheaded individuals on the planet when they when they don't like something, or they're just so stubborn as well. Okay, this person could be very, very stubborn, or maybe that's you. Although my Taurus girlfriends are not that bad. I will say guys tend to take it a little bit further, but man, do they give good gifts. They're amazing. Okay, Mercury and communication here. Yeah, there has to be some kind of communication here. And I think that's what someone is wanting here. I almost feel like You guys may actually share a vision, believe it or not. Okay, you may feel like you have some kind of shared vision together that needs to be brought into awareness here. Um, Somebody could, you could be someone's muse as well. All right, I don't know if someone has watched you grow quite a bit. Okay, and now as a result, they're wanting to step it up and do something here. I do think that there might be a lot of communication going back and forth, even if there's not a lot of 3D communication as well here. All right. You're both very smart, though. I do get that. And you may both be smart when it comes to business here. You could definitely do a lot of trading of ideas and helping each other to grow. I feel like in that arena of things. We have something in the first house here, which is about the self. So this is about your outlook, but it's also about self-image here. All right. I will say this about this person. I feel like they are definitely a people pleaser. And I think that that has detoured their life a little bit. Okay. But maybe they're coming into some kind of awakening. Maybe they're finding that they're much more self-aware at this particular time, that their outlook is even different at this time. All right. This is also a card about an arrival here. Somebody could also be working really hard on their physical body is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because we're coming into a place now of surrender here. So it could have been a long time here. All right. It could have been just a lot of subconscious thoughts that are definitely there. Feeling things. Okay. Feeling the connection. Feeling compassionate. You guys may have went through, especially if there was bad actions before, which it looks like it is. You know, forgiveness may have needed to happen as well. Somebody is definitely, this is surrendering to also, this is about healing. Okay. This is about believing in things that are unseen, you know, spiritual development, that sort of stuff. Somebody could be praying quite a bit. I do think both of you probably pray. I think somebody could be praying a lot for some reason. So I don't know who this is, probably the person that you're dealing with. And I do think that they carry a great deal of guilt with them for some reason. All right. But they want to collaborate. I knew that was coming. There's definitely some kind of collaboration here that may be happening in some way. I feel like someone feels like they need to explain themselves here. All right. They do carry a lot of guilt as well. Also, probably something that has stopped them for the longest time. I think they've really seen a dark side of people who they've trusted here. And it may even be people that they could have put above you, or maybe just, I won't even say it that way. It's just other people that maybe they prioritized, okay, above you in some way, or above this situation in some way. I feel like somebody may be trying to come with some kind of promise here. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. They might be coming with some kind of promise as well. So let me see what these cards say, and let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're at 57. This is definitely a soul pull, okay? This is definitely, Song of the Siren is definitely a summoning, okay? Someone, and maybe it is your changes or something like that that is actually pulling somebody else, not necessarily to you, but telling them to stand up. It's time to, you know what I'm saying? It's time to make the changes that you need to make. And I think they're feeling it. I will say this too. I don't know if this person was very religious. I do feel like they're more spiritual at this time. Like something may have just opened up for them. They're getting some things that I don't think that maybe they got before. All right. Well, Spirit, I just saw the cross. Hang on, let me see if I can find that, because it's the only card. Look at this. Wow, that's the cross. And I just flipped it over and I had the dice. Okay, let's try that again. Spirit for the collective, please. I need to know when this new moon is, because this card keeps coming out, which tells me it's got to be something substantial here. Somebody here has been paying for services or something like that, especially if somebody was trying to interfere or hold someone back. That could have been what the court thing was about as well, which would be very interesting here, because I would almost like to look at this person. Let me just, do you mind if I do that? I really want to see what's happening here because it says an ex-wife was doing it. I'd like to see what's happening with that person. I'm going to do that right now, actually. I'm sorry to do this, but now I must know. So, Spirit, tell me what is happening to the ex-wife that it appears has been paying for some kind of services nonstop. And with that with that card talking about occupation, maybe they were impacting someone's occupation as well, or trying to impact someone's occupation here. Vindictive people out here. All right, Spirit. So what is this ex-wife? What are the services they've been paying for? What was that about? Look at this. The Magician. What did I tell you? And it's in reverse. You know that's bad. This isn't somebody manifesting. This is somebody paying, some kind of practitioner. Golly, man, these cards are unbelievable. Yeah, because they didn't want somebody to move away from them into calmer waters. I don't even need to pull any more cards on that. That is unfreaking believable. So yeah, dude, I want to know. So what happens to this person? What happens to the person that's been paying, whoever's been doing, yeah, whoever this practitioner is? Look at this. Well, they definitely look like a fool. So they've been exposed in some way. They look very foolish, it looks like. That's not enough for me. I'm sorry. We have the Moon card. Okay. A lot of illusions still around this. It could have been several people here. Look at this. We have the Three of Cups coming out in reverse. Maybe they're losing a community or the support of friends, family, a community here. This person can be in a lot of illusions or delusion here over what has happened here. Oh, wow. Look at this. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. I don't know if this is who was the target. Hopefully not. Maybe this is your person. Maybe your person is the Queen of Wands as well. Look at that. Yeah, they stuck like choke. This person may go to jail. Now, they could also be, they could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here as well. This could be showing me this person is going to be going to jail in some way. Or they're definitely in some kind of mental prison, if not. Wow, this is freaking nuts. I don't even know what made me ask that. Okay, let me get these last card. I mean, okay, so I do know what made me ask that, because I was thinking, well, why were they in court? What was going on with the court situation? And maybe it has something to do with about somebody here going to jail or being incarcerated in some way. This person is definitely stuck. All right, and it looks like they're imprisoned in some way. All right, so what's coming up here? Wisdom, yeah. Somebody maturing. We just talked about that. Maturing. Okay, this could be an experienced person, okay, or an older person. I think this might be you, actually, that somebody is seeking some kind of counsel from. Maybe if you guys were friends in the past, this is Capricorn energy as well. Maybe if you guys were some kind of friends or something in the past, maybe they need some knowledge or some advice or something that will help them to move forward here. Somebody's definitely gaining wisdom here, yeah. Recognizing that you're very different. Maybe they're recognizing that they're different as well, okay? Very much your individual selves here. That's Aquarius energy. Somebody's definitely received clarity here. Something that could be very special, very unique as well. Yeah, they know that there's going to be a lot of gossip around this situation. Okay, but this could also just be telling me someone wants to send messages and begin to communicate. This person is very anxious here. I got Sagittarius energy here. You or they could be a Sagittarius. They could be very anxious about this situation here, very restless regarding this situation. That's why, yeah, look at this, because they know that they have some kind of snake that's around this. Okay, somebody who's very deceptive. They may also feel like you see them that way, or that you know about this, especially if you're in all this energy over here, because you're highly intuitive, that you know about this kind of treachery, okay, about these setbacks that have already taken place here. They know that there's some kind of enemy, though. There is an enemy here for sure. I told you guys last night that God did not give us the spirit of fear. I hope that you take that to heart, okay? Even though they doing what they do, you just need to make sure that you're sitting strong in your awareness and also your belief, okay, in a higher power. All right, that's Scorpio energy right there. You're going to get through whatever it is, I promise you. Yeah, this person cut them out. Okay, there was a lot of conflict, a lot of anger here, a lot of tension, a lot of fights here. All right, more Scorpio energy. Maybe they were dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe this person is a Scorpio. Maybe you are here. There's just a lot of pain in a situation with a snake here. All right. Yeah, and somebody's leaving. Remember what I kept saying? I feel like something else is driving this ship. This card literally says ship here. That's the card of Aries as well. Somebody here could be at a long distance. Somebody could need to relocate here to change locations, to change something. There's some kind of movement that's happening. Yeah, maybe moving towards the star here. Maybe somebody's getting recognition here. Somebody's following their dreams, their goals. Maybe somebody has some kind of fame here. But this could also be healing. All right, this could be hope. This could be progress as well. All right, Aquarius. I think somebody's moving towards the star energy. That's what I get. Moving towards somebody who is shining in some way. Whatever you're doing, maybe they just feel like you shine bright, period. Okay, after going through a lot of pain with a very deceptive person, they know that they want to communicate here, because whatever you guys have is very different, very unique is what I'm getting. Okay, somebody here has gained some wisdom and some clarity as to that. Yeah, this is somebody who wants a reunion here. All right, I just pulled that from the bottom card, actually. And it could also be someone here who sees you in a leadership role, or maybe they're in some kind of leadership role. I have Libra and Aquarius here as well. I have Taurus here as well. So somebody here that could see somebody else in a leadership role, or maybe they are. I do know with the Bear card here, this is someone who's very protective, okay? Or maybe they need somebody to be protective over them as well, okay? They can definitely see the stability that you've been able to gain here. Look, and at the very bottom, rider, visitor, arrival. I'm telling you, something is definitely coming to a head here. I feel like somebody's going to be popping up, maybe in message first, but definitely somebody's going to want to communicate. So we're seeing this in a lot of different decks here. I have to think that it's coming to be. That's what I feel it. I actually feel it in the energy, so I know it's coming. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. Don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys again soon. Have a good night. Bye.